Am I the asshole for laughing in my sister-in-law's face when she DNA tested my daughter? I'm a 30-year-old guy and I have a wonderful 6-year-old daughter. The thing is, I'm not her biological father. We're not related by blood at all. Let me explain. Her mother was my best friend for most of our lives. We were never romantic, just purely platonic friends. She had her daughter at 23 with her husband, who was 25 at the time. Tragically, when my daughter was only about 3 months old, both her parents were killed in a workplace shooting. I won't go into the details, but it was a horrific event. My friend and her husband both worked in the same building. Both of them had come from pretty rough family backgrounds and didn't have any siblings. So there was no obvious next of kin for their baby girl. Since I was so close to them, I was able to adopt her. I was a little hesitant about having kids myself, but I couldn't bear the thought of their daughter growing up in the foster care system, or with people who had no connection to her amazing parents. So I stepped up. My whole family knows that my daughter, let's call her Lily, isn't biologically mine. Lily also knows she's adopted. I've never hidden it from her. She knows her parents passed away and were killed by a bad man, but I am saving the more difficult details for when she is older and can understand them better. Now, Lily doesn't look anything like me. She's the spitting image of her mom and biological dad, but most people just assume she takes after her mom and I'm her bio dad. I never correct them because, honestly, it just feels unnecessary. Fast forward to the problem. My brother has been with his fiancée for about 2 years. A few weeks ago, we were all at my parents' house. My future sister-in-law saw an old picture of me, my friend, and her husband. She pointed to my friend and asked who she was. I explained that was Lily's mother. The sister-in-law got really quiet and just stared at the picture for a while. I didn't think much of it. To be clear, she knew my friend had died, but I guess she didn't know she was married or that Lily wasn't my biological daughter. She must have assumed Lily was my and my friend's child. Well, this is where it gets crazy. My sister-in-law got a DNA test done on my daughter behind my back. She used my brother's DNA for the comparison. When the results came back showing they weren't related, she took that to mean that I wasn't Lily's biological father either. She then stormed up to me, with my daughter standing right there, waving the test results in my face. She accused me of taking care of a dead woman's affair baby. I just stared at her, completely stunned for a moment before I burst out laughing. I just couldn't help it. I told her, of course Lily isn't my biological daughter. Ever heard of adoption? Her face turned beet red and she stormed off. Now, my brother is furious with me for embarrassing his fiancée. But I argued that she embarrassed herself by DNA testing a child that isn't hers and then throwing the results in my face. I mean, what was her goal? Did she expect me to have a breakdown and abandon my daughter? My brother claims she thought she was doing the right thing and called me an asshole. I really don't feel like I am, especially since she was the one sticking her nose where it absolutely did not belong. I just wanted to get some other opinions on this, so tell me in the comments. Was I the asshole here? Thanks for listening and I'll see you in the next one.